Okay, okay. Do not know how my sound is gonna be. Let's check. Seems like turn down the sound effects a bit. Alright. Hello and welcome back to CMC Gaming. I'm just running around testing out this idea I had of a ranged invoker. Um, I've been wanting to mess with the Forge Hammer since I saw it, and I was really hoping that it's considered a melee skill but goes at range. I was really hoping that the Invoker's ability, Elemental Expression, was going to originate from the hammer. It doesn't. It originates from me, but that's still pretty cool. Um, how I'm doing that so often, it's such a low level. It's actually kind of a neat interaction. All this stuff was super, super cheap. Um, all these uniques, and so I thought I'd share it with you. The ones that these aren't specific to the build. Basically, the big thing is this has a huge crit chance, and not only does it have a huge crit chance, it does not have a strength requirement. So using Giant's Blood with it doesn't triple anything, it triples 0. So you can use this in one hand, and you can use either, if you need the defense, a good shield, but I'm using this one for the double accuracy so that I can get a little more attack speed out of the hammer because it is kind of slow. Um, but yeah, I'm scaling up my intelligence because I like the ice wave better. Um, so I wanted to show you all how good that crit scaling is actually. Because with the 23%, all I had to do was put in pinpoint critical and wear this. Now, your criticals don't deal extra damage, but this isn't doing damage. That's not the real point of it. The point of it is to crit every time with it. And it also gets main one crit, which is actually kind of cool for a ranged kiting. So you're hitting them, and because of your ascendancy, a lot of times you're putting them on field ground and maiming them. So that's actually kind of a cool little interaction that was just a byproduct of the build. I really only had this because it had really high intelligence. I got a lot of, I actually meant to switch these to intelligence specifically because I just want, if you're unaware, elemental expression, um, it triggers the wave proportional to your intelligence. So trying to have your intelligence be twice as high to give it twice as much chance. I might go higher. Yeah. The other thing is I was a rake build before this because I was testing out some other stuff, leveling. I might do a guide on what I figured out because it was really cool. Um, but I had the Herald with Bursting Plagues that kind of helps it chain a little bit, where it's bleeding and poisoning. I was using Spirit of Lorata that makes everything poison and get multiple stacks, and it was a cool way to help clear. And then I just got to the level recently to get the Herald of Plague, so I figured why not just have the Forge Hammer bleed so that I can proc these chains because I have a Prism of Belief for Herald of Blood because nobody was running it, and it was super cheap. It was like 20 exalts or something. And so that, it's not like really good, but it actually is better than I anticipated. Oh, and the other part of this is that when things get too close to you, I drop a shield wall. Um, and I still attack at range, and the shield wall kind of takes care of. Oh, I'm not supposed to stand in those, am I? The shield wall kind of takes care of those. It does a nice big hit. And if you don't know how that shield wall is, there's a new unique support gem. It's one of the only new lineage support gems that doesn't have a level requirement, which is really cool. I was going to level with it to begin with, because it is also a melee attack, and I thought it would work really good with Invoker, but it's just a little too slow without really good gear. Yeah, this is I'm not even killing everything because I'm really just trying to get to level 40 because I want to test something new. Um, I'm going to combine the idea that I start with this idea, and I'm really excited to get you guys that video. I think it's going to be the build for me this season. If this is any indication, I just really like. So I I've never played crit builds. I just don't play them because the gear is always just too expensive, and I don't. I either have to have 100% crit or no crit. Like, and you see that was that chain that did pretty good damage. But either way, what I was getting at is with that amulet, pinpoint critical in this hammer, I am at 100% crit. But the crits don't do extra damage, but I'm not trying to scale their damage, and then that allows me to put, which I don't know if I have it in there right now, I might not have enough room, or I might have just put it in there. It allows me to put the more damage support in elemental expression that says it can't crit because it can't anymore, and you might as well just get that free damage. Yeah, see that? Look at that chain. Oh yeah, and that is I also just had trample toes, so they're too slow. I want to get boots with better movement speed now that I'm actually I've been playing a build that doesn't need movement speed because of either Tempest Flurry or Whirling Slash or something that propels you forward. So I haven't been messing with movement speed. I don't have any boots. Anyway, that's the guide, and if you have any questions, let me know. If you want any more in depth, let me know. Anyway, thanks for coming out and keep brewing.